What's up, guys? Charlie here. Welcome to the stream here really quick. I'm going to be loading it in any second. How you guys doing? We've got, oh, what we've got here? I don't know. Oh, did Couchbot play it? Hey. You guys are saying Couchbot did something? I don't see it. Oh, yeah. Hey, look at that. Couchbot did something. How about that? Yeah, for those of you guys who don't know, I'm talking about the bot I have in our Discord channel, which if you guys are not on the Discord channel, you should totally be there because it's awesome and stuff, because that's what it's all about. Okay, so you guys are going to see...
It's probably best if we split up.
A whole bunch of stuff happened. Hang on a second.
Wouldn't have made it without your help today.
Okay, so you're going to notice all the mods are loading right now. This is the first time I've loaded these mods. This is my very first... the save that we just loaded was fresh. Brand new, many different looks and things you could have. First thing I'm going to do, I'm not going to turn on the FPS limiter because I just don't think we need it. The game is going to limit itself. I have VSync on. I wanted to activate G-Sync, but I forgot to do it before the stream, so probably would be having far higher than 60 FPS right now, but that's okay. I am going to go to the post effects, EMB effect post pass, and what I'm going to do, this is the technique we're using right now. There's all these different presets, but we're using the Codec Eastman Color 2. This is 5247. This is a real film stock technique for color correction and grading and film grain and gamma curves and all sorts of stuff, and it's really great. And also, if you happen to notice, if you happen to hear people in the background, it's because I still have people here. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is because I'll show you guys. See how kind of faded it is? It's kind of, sort of faded out. It's not quite... There's not a whole lot of contrast going on. That's because of the God rays. The special edition has realistic lighting and God rays and things like that. And it kind of messes with me. I don't like it as much as I should. As much as I would. So, I'm going to come down to shadows and highlights. I'm going to switch this to HLS. And I'm going to just take down the lightness of the shadows a little bit. Just, I don't know, that's not quite that much. Oh, I can't see anything because I have to activate color grading first. There we go. All right, let's take down the shadows a little bit. Right about like that, I think, is probably where I want it. And then we're going to increase the lightness of the highlights just a tad. There we go. That ought to make it look a little bit better. Okay, last thing I'm going to do then is I'm going to turn on the FPS counter. Now you guys will always be able to see my frames per second as we test out the stability of this mod set. So, wow, here we go. Still pretty much locked at 60. Got a little bit of a dip there, but we've got verdant grass installed. We've got a whole bunch, we got these trees are larger than usual. These is enhanced vanilla trees. It has not been ported to SE yet, but all right, hang on. Hang on, guys. The sound has just got to be killed. I mean, not killed, but it's too loud. It's great for recording a Let's Play, but it's not good right now for a stream. So let's kind of kill this down to... Actually, I kind of like the sounds of all this other stuff being up, but I'm not really into the music being so loud. Also, in case you were wondering, if you stopped by any of the previous streams, in case you were wondering, we do have true 3D sound running with Skyrim right now. So, if you have good headphones, or even headphones in general, be sure to put them on, because you're going to hear what it's like to have true 3D sound running with Skyrim. It is a bliss for your ears. It is so incredibly good. I can't even describe how good it is. You just have to hear it for yourself. All right, I think that's gonna be good for me here.
The Empire here today.
If anyone will know what the coming
Not
of the
sure I
dragon
like.
means, it's over.
See, the problem with trying to get color grading for special edition is that depending on what you're looking at, it's gonna be different. Like as I go into a shaded area, the color is now about what I'd want. But if I come out here, it's a little bit faded just because of the light. So it is what it is. A little haze. Oh man, it looks beautiful though, doesn't it? And it's rocking. We're pretty much like over 50 all the time going through here, which is really amazing. Oh, and I was gonna overclock the GPU. I didn't even overclock my graphics card. This is stock. So it is what it is. I'd be locked at 60 if I overclocked it, but I restarted my computer and it didn't turn on MSI Afterburner, so
See
there
that
you go.
ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow.
I want to see if I still have the flashing water. No flashing water. Very cool. I had a flashing water problem earlier. I'm glad it's gone now. Perfect. Look at all these different wall textures. Noble Skyrim coming in for the wood. Oh yeah. Perfect. All sorts of NPCs. Our roads, our cities, they're all going to be very busy. Lots and lots of people. Very busy. Oh yeah. View distance is great too.
These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead. See for yourself.
So I'm going to take the mage stone here really quick.
Mage, eh? Well, to each his own. It's
I'm
not
getting
for
a
me
dip
to
under
judge.
50 now. Look at that. I can kind of get it to dip 51. Keep in mind, while streaming this, I'm also encoding the video with some of my graphics card hardware and my processor and stuff. So FPS is going to dip probably a good 8 to 10 usually in certain areas that's really intensive. Like this right here is pretty intensive. There's a lot of trees. There's a lot of stuff to render there. I also have birds. There's birds and flocks. There's birds of Skyrim. There's just so many things. Realistic animals. It's gonna be like pigs and geese and little ducks swimming around. There's gonna be all sorts of stuff.
Remember,
should be
this isn't
also
Stormcloak territory.
potentially
We're
some
ahead of the news from Helgen. We should be fine.
potentially
Don't do
be.
anything stupid.
Oh, here we go. Now this is special edition, but we do have Sky UI. This is version 2.2, so it's a really old version of Sky UI. And as such, it doesn't have a lot of the features that the other Sky UI had. It's got most of them, though. Most of the ones I care about, anyway, like being able to just tab through my stuff, which is the stuff I care about. Now, if I want to start Frostfall, I have to use a spell. We don't have an MCM anymore. You'll notice we don't have that mod configuration menu anymore. It's because we don't have the script extender yet for SE, but that's okay. Because
If we run it,
we have the ability to configure a lot of the stuff that had MCMs with spells and powers. So for instance, Frostfall, I can click this one. You'll notice it goes with an arrow like this. That is what it looks like for your shouts and stuff, right? So if I use my shout with that,
just let me
Oops.
do the talk.
that key, I can start Frostfall that way.
All right.
I probably shouldn't have done that when there's enemies close by, because Frostfall needs to reload all of my... That guy's on fire. That guy is on fire. Okay. There's a whole sorts of stuff, guys. There's bandits everywhere, and they all have special abilities. Organized bandits in Skyrim is installed. So at any time, anything can happen. Look at this guy. Let's see. Fur armor's pretty cool. Let's see what the fur armor looks like. Yeah, and like I said, Frostfall has to reload the armors. There we go. Now, I've also installed some some sound mods to change the way our game sounds. So when I cast spells and stuff, it'll sound different too, and I really like the difference. I gotta figure out where the hell the wolf is. The wolf is not gonna attack me.
I'm glad you
He's right
decided
there.
to come with me.
He's not gonna
We're
attack
almost to
me
Riverwood.
unless he's got friends. This is realistic animals and predators, and a wolf is a pack animal, so he's not gonna be as aggressive if it's just him. But that doesn't mean I don't have to be, I can't be aggressive towards him. Yeah, I'm out of magic up completely, though. That happens. Oh, but I can put on, if I want to. I picked up these robes in the starting sequence, so let me put on some robes. It'd be this one, I think. Let's put on the Novice Hood and the Robes of Mastery. I have opulent robes installed in the game, and that changes a lot of the magic robes that are in the game. So, I have this robe instead of the normal stock one. Should help me a lot, I think. Rayloff's gonna help me out here. That's good. So far, so stable. Frames per second holding pretty damn good at 60. Come on. Get him. Go get him, buddy. Go get him. You're not gonna go get him? Oh, there he is. Oh, nice. Rayloff's gonna shoot at that one. Now that wolf's gonna run away. That wolf doesn't want anything to do with us because he's smart. Animals and NPCs and enemies and stuff, they're all much smarter now. They value their own lives, and that makes enemies much more realistic to value their own life. So we're gonna have that. It's pretty sweet. All right, so by the way, if you're just joining us, I highly recommend listening to this stream with headphones. Good headphones if you can. True 3D sound is amazing. Just amazing. Alright. Coming into Riverwood now. This is where usually people have frame drops, or have FPS drops. And I'm getting about 50. That is pretty sick.
Looks like nobody here knows what happened. Come on. Gerda's probably working in her lumber mill.
It flew right over the barrel.
Every texture you see is 2K. I have no 1K textures here.
And I've got better things to do than listen to more of your fantasies.
The roads. Actually, I haven't changed the roads. I need to change the roads, but I haven't changed the road yet. But this is Noble Skyrim. There's some other wood textures here. Static Mesh Improvement mod is on. This wood here, very cool. There's 2K textures for the water as well. So realistic water too.
Gerda, I'm fine.
For the geese.
At least now I am.
That's immersive as hell.
Are you hurt? What's happened? And who's this? One of your comrades?
Now you'll notice
Not the
that when I'm looking at her, there's a question mark.
I owe her my life.
And that is People Are Strangers.
Is there somewhere we can talk?
People Are Strangers is a mod that changes it to where I realistically know who people are. And that is to say, I've never met this guy, so why would I know his name? Right? I don't know his name until I talk to him. Or until he talks to me.
Sven drunk on the job again?
Alright, so that's pretty cool. I've also activated a mod that greatly reduces the distance at which I have to be from someone before they'll greet me. So I won't be like walking past people and have them all of a sudden just go, huh? Or just tell me their life story because I'm right next to them. That won't happen anymore. It'll be much more realistic as if I'm irrelevant to people, and I like that much better.
Uncle Rayla, can I see your axe? How many Imperials have you killed? Do you really know Ulfric's Stormcloak?
Now there's a problem I'm getting right
Hush,
here.
Frodnar. This is no time for your games.
Not sure
Go and watch the south
why his
road.
lips aren't moving.
Come find us if you see any Imperial soldiers coming.
Aw, Mama. I want to stay and talk with Uncle Rayla.
His lips were moving. His lips were definitely moving before I started streaming. I tested this right before starting. I was talking about that in the Discord.
That's right. Don't worry, Uncle Rayla. I won't let those...
And he was definitely talking before, so I probably messed something up. I'll have to fix it.
What's going on?
I made a quick change.
You two look pretty well
I added another mod.
I can't remember when I last slept. Where to start? Well, the news you heard about Ulfric was true. The Imperials ambushed us outside Darkwater Crossing. Like they knew exactly where we'd be. That was...
Oh, another thing I want to show you guys. Let's take the hood off.
2 days ago.
I'm gonna come over here,
We stopped in Helgen this
and
morning.
we're gonna hit the console here, and I'm going to type show race menu, because we can configure our character and have her look however we want, anytime we want, and change her up whenever we want. Which is nice, because when I first created this character, I didn't have all the mods installed, so she has kind of a regular vanilla thing going on with her. And we can really spice that up now if we want to. So, let's just get rid of the console. So she's a Breton, we know that. Go back to body. I'm going to hit presets just to kind of reset things. So this is the preset that comes with level 1, or first preset for Breton, basically. Skin tone, let's adjust that to what it was before. I think it was here. I think it was here. And then body size, I don't remember. I think we had it about here. Don't remember. I'm going to go with that just because I don't know. I'm going to go with head. And we're going to change her complexion. I think it was 1 over. Yep, there's a little freckles. No dirt color. Scars was this one, I think. Yep. By the way, if you don't know what I'm talking about, like I'm trying to reminisce a memory or something, click the links in the description. It'll take you to the Skyrim Democracy Series. This is what I'm testing this for. We decided to move the series to Special Edition. And so this stream is meant to test the mods, but also to kind of set up our characters so that I can get us back on track with Special Edition in the series. So that's the scar. War paint, we had this one, but we wanted it to be very faint, as if you could barely see it, so it's right there. Yeah, I think that was it. It might have been a little bit lighter than that. Should we go a little lighter than that? You know what? The beautiful thing about this mod is we can change it whenever we want. I'm actually going to do it like this. Okay. Face, I don't remember any of this stuff, but I do remember the colors. And the cheek color, everything was a little bit... Yeah, everything was just a little bit filled in. So laugh lines, I think were there like that. Cheek color lower was like that. Nose color was like that. Chin color like that. Neck color was in 1 more, and then forehead color was 1 more. There we go. Cool. Now, I don't remember how the like mouth and stuff was. I can go in and kind of fiddle with this a little more in depth later, but I do remember the eye color. And we have true eyes installed. So there's a lot of options for eye colors. Lots and lots of colors. And I'm pretty sure we had green eyes. Don't remember if it was like how green they were. There's a lot of choices here. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I think it looks the most natural. And it's still green. Looks very nice, actually. I think it does. I think it looks very nice. Eye height, width, depth, eyeliner color. I don't think we had any of that stuff. Brow, I'm gonna change it to that one. Mouth, I don't remember. As soon as I move this, it's actually not going to be this one. The sliders are not in the right spot. I don't know why. They're just not. So if I go like this, you'll see it changed. But I think we had something close to. We don't have all the same mods for character creation installed, so we're not going to be able to get Hana to look exactly like she was, but we can get close. And so next is the hair. This is the biggest change from our game this time from last time. This is the biggest change because we have Apache Sky hair installed. So we have a lot more hairstyles to choose from now. I'm gonna go somewhere around like maybe here. And then we're just gonna kind of like, there's so many hairstyles. It's like, look at how far the slider is moving. As I go this way, I have so many things to choose from. And they're much higher mesh, they're much better looking hairs than they were before. So that's good too. I don't remember which one we had, honestly, because this is all new. So she'll probably have a new look than last time, but I know she had short hair. Not that one, though. So let's choose something that's, like, I don't know. I don't want something that looks like it was styled on Salon. But, like, that's pretty much all I have to choose from in Apache Sky hair is Salon-like hair. I like this one a lot. The only problem is, for whatever reason, it just always looks like there's this sort of shadow effect above her head always. No matter what angle I look at, it looks like there's always something wrong with it at the top. So I don't want that one because of that. So it's just going to annoy me a lot. So I'm thinking like maybe, I don't know, how about So hard to tell. Like what a good one is. That one's got a ponytail. That one's got this bang in front of her. I'm not really a fan of that. Not that I have a problem with it in like actual people. I just don't think it's. I don't have a problem. I have a problem with it for Hannah. So, how about? Don't know. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on the hair, but it is cool to kind of get an idea of the different styles that are available. And there's a lot of them available. Some of them will clip through the robes, like this one, but others actually sit on top of the robe very well, which is really kind of nice. I like that. So how about we go... This one doesn't look half bad for now. We could figure out which one's better, but I do know that she didn't have this color. She had something that was more along the lines of like this. I think it was more closer to this color. Or maybe it was... I don't think it was that dark. I'm pretty sure it was like this. I don't know, I'll look at it later. But anyway, that's how we can design things with Apache Sky hair. Pretty cool. I can hit done. Now you'll notice this here, it says, is this who I want to be? Another mod we have installed called Your Own Thoughts. And a lot of the text that we'll be seeing is spoken as if she is actually talking directly to me in her own thoughts, which is pretty cool. Or like I am her and I'm asking myself this. Is this who I want to be? I find that really cool. So hit OK. Hannah, and go ahead.
And I thought it was all...
And we're right back into the scene with a brand new
I was
character.
lined up to the headsman's block
Very
and
nice.
ready to start chopping.
The cowards.
They wouldn't dare give Ulfric a fair trial. Treason for fighting for your own people. All
Whoa.
of Skyrim would have seen the truth
The
then.
birds. Oh, the
Then,
birds. Look at
Out of
them.
nowhere, a dragon attacked.
Look at them up there.
You don't mean a real, live...
I can hardly believe
Birds
it
of
myself.
Skyrim. Birds in
And I was
flocks.
there. As strange as it sounds.
All the birds are kind of
we'd be
independent
dead
from each
if
other
not
now.
for that dragon.
They flap their wings
In
at
the
different
confusion, we
speeds. They are
managed to
different
slip away.
sizes, different
Are
types.
we really the first to make it to Riverwood?
Nobody else has come up the south road
They'll flip
today,
around.
as far as I know.
They'll land on things, like
Good.
land on the trees.
Maybe
they'll
we
make
can
nests.
lay up for a while.
They'll
I hate to put
land
your
on
family in
signs,
danger,
all sorts of
Captain,
stuff.
but-
It's really cool.
Nonsense. You and your friend are welcome to stay here as long as you need to. Let me worry about the Imperials. Any friend of Raylov's is a friend of mine. Here's the key to the house. Stay as long as you like. If there is anything else you need, just let me know.
Okay, sweet. We're going to take everything pretty much except for the boots, like we did last time. Now you'll notice that this isn't with Sky UI, because there are actually a lot of menus that are not good with Sky UI. Because they require SKSE to function, or because they weren't built into this version before they implemented things with SKSE. So crafting menus, for example, are the regular Skyrim menu.
There is something you could do for me.
But I don't really care.
For all of us
I
here.
don't really mind at all.
The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Thanks, sister.
Okay.
I knew we could count on you.
So what I'm going
I
to
ought
do
to
here
get back to work before I
is
miss, but
I'm going to
anyone
test
else
this for
is here.
stability, but I wanted to show you guys a couple of other mods. And the only way to do that is to
Don't
kind of
worry.
travel around.
I'm sure he made it out. It'll take more than a dragon.
Here
to stop
is-
Ulfric storming.
Realistic water 2
House and
makes the water look a lot better. I mean, granted, the water in the new version already looks really great. This just looks even better. Oh. I like just the birds everywhere. There's like creatures, birds, there's dogs. Some people have like huskies. It's just really, really cool. I'm really
Yes?
Yes. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this little one. This little bird. Just like, it's just this little bird. It's just walking around the ground. He's not scared of me at all. It's awesome. They're up flying over there. Uh-oh. I hear something. I don't know where he is. go find it.
Somebody help.
I am trying to figure it out. Oh man, somebody's shooting in here. Oh, hang on. Get him. Get him, buddy. Holy crap. Like, super strong assassin. Look at how strong she is. Oh my gosh. Or how weak I am. My gosh. She's so strong. It's not even fair. Yeah, get her. There you go. Wow. She is really, really strong. What is this? Oh my god. Why is she so strong? I don't know. No idea. No idea. Running away. Oh my god. I'm level 1. Why are you trying to assassinate me at level 1? I'm a random person. You don't know who I am. Try to swim. Can you swim? Oh my gosh. How is she so strong? That's not even... Oh, yeah, I have Frostfall on, right? Hold on. See, she's healing. She's healing. I mean, it's like, it's fair, I guess, because I can do the same thing, but like, wow. Wow. So strong. Just not even fair. $200 contract. Let me read that contract. Leather armor. You know what? I'm taking your armor. Cause you were really good. Yeah, might as well take it all. Wow. What's that contract say? Books. I trust in your experience. Find your target and do the job. Nice and easy. Master E. Okay. Yeah, no idea what that was about. Learned a new spell. Cool. Vivid Weathers. Welcome to Vivid Weathers configuration. So, Vivid Weathers allows me to configure this mod with a book. Instead of doing it... I need to actually turn my voice down because I've been told to be quieter. So I'm going to turn my mic up and have my voice be quieter, but have my mic up. There you go. Close this book and exit the menu to open the configuration and tailor your experience. Choose cancel in the main menu to exit. Close the book and exit the menu. All right, close the book, exit the menu, and look at that. Isn't that cool? Well done, Vivid Weathers. I love how mod authors find a way to get a configuration into the game. It's awesome. Night brightness, I want this to be... It was normal. I'm going to turn it to dark. That's what we had it before. Interior brightness, I'm going to turn that to dark as well. Saturation, I'm going to turn it to low. And then bloom, I'm going to turn that to low as well. And I think it's more realistic that way. So let's see what happens with the EMB now. Maybe I have to reload the game or reload a scene to get it to change now. Because there's no SKSE, that might be the case. Oh well, I thought that was cool. So yeah, really awesome there. Let's go inside the inn. Oh, here's another mod we have installed. This is Notice Board. Any of you who played The Witcher will know the notice board. And these are like citizens have things for us to do. Hello. The citizens have things for us to do, right? Things that they want done or need help with. And they can put up these notice boards near the inns and in towns and stuff, and we can look at those notice boards. Which is pretty cool. So if I go to this one, there's a whole bunch of different things on this notice board. And so this one says giant bounty will be awarded to anyone who kills the giant. Collect vampire dust. I'll provide a lesson in alchemy as compensation for the effort. So like if I was to get this vampire dust and return it, my reward would be getting training in alchemy. Pretty badass, I think. This one says a reward will be offered to anyone who kills the bandit's leader. And there's probably a a place for me to, yeah, anyway. I'm looking at the comments now, too. Anyway, that's pretty cool. We'll look at that later, but anyway, I'm gonna go inside the inn really quick.
Come on in. Just stoked the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Ooh, it's much darker in here
You're
now.
kind of fuzzy. What's wrong with you? Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch. Did you hear me?
It's kind of dark in here.
Ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have potato.
I think it's dark in here because of the EMB settings, to be honest.
In your ears after all. Just me.
Let me turn it up a little bit here. Because I did do some color grading, so let me turn the color grade off.
Sure, we get a fresh batch in soon.
Yeah, we can see things in the back a little bit better now. I actually kind of like it better now. Yeah. So this is Immersive Wenches, I think is what it's called. And it adds a variety of different serving ladies and things like that around different inns in Skyrim. So, and the bars and things like that.
Need something?
But again, I'd never talked to her before, so it's a question mark. And once I do...
What can I do for you?
Now I know her name is Mabrel. And I can hear rumors from her. I can just talk to her if I want to. I can get a refill of water. You know, if I pay her, instead of having to go to find this guy, the one guy that can sell me things, I can find any of the wenches and get, you know, food, drink, whatever. You know, which is kind of nice.
Of course.
And there's a sound effect with it. Nice. Heard any rumors lately?
Have you seen that Shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. A sight to see.
Sweet.
All right then.
Let's go outside and see what it looks like now. I have the post-processing off, or I have my color grade off, so my custom color grade has been turned off. I actually kind of like this. I don't know. I'm not a fan of really super saturated colors. I'm not. I find it really detracts from the realism of things to have super saturated colors, because nothing in real life has super saturated colors. It just doesn't. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, because I really like how this is going. Oh, look at this guy. He's got dogs. Hold on, I want to catch him. Player. Set AV. Speed, mult. Let's do 500.
Fancy robes. You a wizard or something?
Look at that. Dogs with harnesses. What? That's cool. Is that not cool? That's sweet. They got armor on. This kind of reminds me of dog meat. You know? Any Fallout players? I don't know. I thought it did. Let's take a look. What's that? A really fast rabbit. Okay. Let's take a look this way.
Need something?
Oh. Oh, darn it. I didn't turn on God mode. Remember, if you're going to be traveling at super high speeds, you should turn on God mode so that you don't die from the impact of being at those super high speeds. Just saying. So, let's try that again. Actually, I think I want to go to test a few places for stress for the mods. So, let's go... Actually, let's just change the speed again. TGM is God mode. TCL is collisions. And now we should be able to travel wherever we want. So, let's just kind of fly up in the air here really quick. Look at the view distance we have. You can see it better if we go this way. I want to show you another mod I have installed. It's really high resolution distant LODs. So level of detail in the distance is really high resolution. So, should be able to see much higher quality textures in the distance, which is pretty nice. Lots of visibility. Now, last time when I did this, you guys remember how the graphics just like really popped in all the time. Lots of popping. this time when we do it, watch the grass, and it will kind of come in really gradually instead of popping. You can kind of see it through the snowstorm. I wish it wasn't a snowstorm, but you can kind of see it. Oh, there we go. We're out of... Now we're in rain, somehow. What's this? Oh, it's a random bandit, of course. And he's hitting me with his spell because that's what they do. Alright. Let's change up the speed a little bit here. Let's do... change it to 1500. Like, look at this stuff. Like, we saw that giant. He didn't just pop in, right? What's that? Oh, yeah. So, like, watch the grass just fade in, right? It doesn't just pop abruptly. It kind of fades in, which is really nice. And again, look at all this stuff I'm doing, and we're pretty much locked at 60 FPS. Like, 60 FPS. When have you ever seen that happen? Now, granted, the weather's a little bit delayed in loading because I'm going across weather cells for vivid weathers. But still, like, even with all the snow, all the weather, everything's just loaded, right? It's not even, like, delayed. These guys are already fighting. Very cool. Very stable. Let's go. Let's activate the map. Now, my world map is without fog. So it's a really high textured map, but it's also without fog. So you see things much clearer. I like that a lot. So how about we go with... we want to go to... Not Winterhold. Windhelm. Which I am apparently stupid and I can't find it. Haven't discovered the location yet. Yes, mark it. I'm going the right way, but I'm just going to mark it so I don't miss it. Alright. Here's a building that's a little higher quality textures.
Someone there?
Yes, someone is here. Now these bandits are usually here, but bandits are much more variety now. And they have a much higher variety of skills as well. And that's because we have organized bandits in Skyrim. Okay? But there's another thing I've added, and I've added two things. I've added organized bandits in Skyrim, and I've also added, I had combat evolved, but we actually, Michael talked me into changing it, and now I don't even remember what the hell the name is. It starts with a W, I'm sure. I'm gonna go back and look at it, because I don't want to mess it up. Oh gosh, so he'll probably tell me in the comments before I even get to it. It's a really important thing to have. But I don't remember. I can't find the chat where we were talking about it. It's up here. I want to get it right. Michael said to do... He's going to tell me. I know it. He's going to tell me before I even get to it. Even with the delay in the stream, he'll probably have it. Come on. Wildcat. Damn it, he did. He beat me. I still can't find it. He beat me. All right. Wildcat. So Wildcat is installed, and Organized Bandits in Skyrim. Now what Wildcat does is that's the mod that makes the NPCs value their life. It also changes how damage is dealt. So when you are lower in health, you'll actually take more damage. When you're lower in stamina, you'll dish out more damage. If you have higher health, you'll be more resistant to more damage. And a lot of NPCs will fight a lot smarter. Their AI is improved. They'll work together a little bit more, kind of like Combat Evolved. And when you drop low in health, you actually are going to be more susceptible to injury. And injuries are now a thing for battle. The injuries will only last until the battle ends. Basically, you'll be forgiven of all your injuries once you reach full health again. But it's just something. It's something kind of cool. Wildcat. Very cool. Check it out. It's compatible with SE. Alright, we are now... What's this? Oh. More bandits. Is that it? Let's, now the reason they can't move is because I have collisions off. So let me turn collisions on. which is the same reason why I can fly. Whoops, I'm going way too fast. Movement speed is too fast for having collisions, I think, off. So let's change this back to 500. All right, we also have Point the Way. It's another mod called Point the Way. So lots of other road signs, lots of different road signs spread out throughout Skyrim. And the ones that exist already will tend to point to more towns. So they're not just going to point to the normal ones. They're going to point to like all of them, which is really nice. What's this guy doing?
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Man, his voice is so compressed. I'm really upset that there's heavily compressed sound in Skyrim SE. Like, Special Edition, remastered, has much lower quality sound than the 2011 version. I know why they did it. They did it because of consoles. Quit messing up the PC game because of consoles. I don't mind you doing it for consoles. That's fine. Do it. But, like, I mean, it's just audio files. That's all it is. It's just files. Just leave them alone. Leave them alone on PC. No extra work. Just leave them alone. All right. Let's cross over to the docks. And, of course, I can't... I've got God mode on, so I won't die from the freezing. But I do need to get close to a fire. Oh. Oh, yeah. We get too close with this hairdo and we start getting bald. That's the one downside of Apache Sky hair, is that you can sometimes make yourself bald. It's really kind of... it kind of sucks. Because Apache Sky hair is kind of just sort of a masked hair over top of your head, I think. It's not really your hair. It's kind of weird, but yeah, anyway. You can mess with yourself that way. Trying to warm myself up, not looking like it's going to happen. So let's go inside a building instead. Clan Shatter Shield Office. Can't go there. Empire Company. I like to go inside just so I can get out of the cold. Okay, so let's talk about Frostfall, right? Because that's what we're experiencing right now. It's Frostfall. It definitely works. But here's the thing. I can't tell how cold I am. There's no progress bar to tell me how cold I am, right? Which is kind of a problem. So I just kind of have to go with whatever, you know? For how we make a campfire, right? So making a campfire used to be that you could configure like a shortcut key. In my case, I would use home to make a fire, but I can't do that anymore. So in order to make the fire now, I have to go to Magic, Powers. Uh-oh. I think my son is awake. He's sick. Sorry, guys. He's sick. Actually, take my headphone off just a little bit so I can hear. Okay. Well, I have to go, guys. My son is sick. But it's been nice talking to you guys. Yeah, look, my person passed out anyway. All right. Gotta go, guys. Thanks for chilling with me. I'll,
Come on in. Just stoked the
next
fire.
time.
Take a seat and get the cold out.
It is what it is. Bye-bye.